Hi, I'm Shelly Hitz, and in this video, I wanted to share with you about a book that I just recently received. It's called Good Pictures, Bad Pictures. And for those of you that don't know, I'm the author of the book Christian Woman's Guide to Breaking Free from Pornography. Pornography is a very near and dear topic to my heart because I personally have struggled with pornography and I've been in the trap of pornography before. But what's happening is now kids are getting hooked younger and younger and younger. Thankfully, I am now free from that struggle of pornography, but I know many people still struggle with it. I get emails almost every week from women and teen girls around the world asking for help. And so I'm so thankful that this book was written. Like I said, it's called Good Pictures, Bad Pictures, and it's called Porn Proofing Today's Young Kids. Now you may think, why do we need to talk to our kids about pornography? Well, the truth is, if you don't talk to them about it, they'll most likely stumble into it and then get caught into the web and the addiction of pornography without realizing what's happening. This is a really great resource for those of you with parents of small children. And, it's one of those things that it's hard to talk about these type of topics with our kids. I personally don't have kids, but I have two young nieces. And I would love for my sister to read this book to them. I'll share this book with her. And I know that many times it's uncomfortable. I share a talk with teen girls and also teen boys. It can be co-ed or it can be just girls on the roller coaster ride of sex outside of marriage. And I talk about some very candid things and in a way that's appropriate. But this book does a similar thing where it talks about the topic in a very appropriate way. I love this in the beginning. It says, "Why we're not crazy for writing this book." It's very much needed. This is not a Christian book. It's not written from a Christian perspective. It's more written from a psychology perspective. And yeah, it's very good. It talks about the brain and how pornography is impacted with the brain. It has pictures in there. I love some of the illustrations that is in here. And, it talks about what is an addiction and then your feeling brain versus your thinking brain. I really like that part. And one of the things that's really good is that it talks about, the brains working together, the attraction center, how pornography tricks the brain into an addiction. Now, this can be helpful for adults as well as young children. And then the main acronym that they use to teach your children about pornography is My Can Do Plan. And the C is close my eyes immediately. A is always tell a trusted adult. N is name it when I see it. D is distract myself. And O is order my thinking brain to be a boss. And so this is a great resource for parents, teachers, church leaders. And I do recommend the book. Like I said, it's not written from a Christian perspective, but I think it's going to be a very helpful resource for many parents to talk about this topic. Believe it or not, kids are getting into this younger and younger. And I really highly recommend that you are the one that talks to your child and that they can come to you as a trusted person and not be, in the shame of pornography. I know what that shame feels like. I have suffered with that for many years, and I had to go through that process of forgiving myself and finding freedom in Christ. But I think this is a great resource, a great start to open the discussion with your child and to help them understand how the brain works and how the addiction can get started. Again, this is Shelly Hitz. I'm the author of Christian Women's Guide to Breaking Free from Pornography, and you can find that book on Amazon. Or you can check out my website, christianwomenandporn.com, or invite me to speak to your event at christianspeakers.tv.